Historical Society here. They're voting for a change. Actually, it's the name of a new exhibit celebrating the 100th anniversary of women's suffrage.
Jane Lang is here from the Historical Society, along with UW Fox Valley professor Stephen Sheehan. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's start with the exhibit. Talk a little bit about what people can experience and really what it's honoring.
So what we're doing is honoring the 100th anniversary of women's right to vote this year. And next, actually, because even though Congress passed this in 1919, it took until 1920 for the states to ratify it. So we'll be celebrating this for a full year. You'll be able to tour the exhibit and learn about local history and local women and men who impacted women's right to vote and that movement.
I'm almost afraid to ask what this is. I'll hold it up so the crowd can see, actually. Is that all right, camera guy Dave? All right, there we go. What is this?
Okay, so the exhibit starts with kind of the idea of women's places in the home. So we wanted to highlight some of the fun gadgets that women were using at the turn of the previous century to make their work easier. And this one I found particularly fun. It's a raisin seeder. Who has one?
Anybody have a raisin seeder? No, not a single person in the crowd.
No.
Okay.
So we have a lot of hands-on gadgets and fun objects in that part of the exhibit. And then it moves on to talk about fashion and how that was changing, and then highlighting some of the women in our community. We also have the opportunity for all of the visitors to vote in a voting booth in the 1920 presidential election. So we have the ballot from 1920. This is the first election that women could vote in for president. And you can vote in a voting booth that was used in Neenah in the past. And actually patented by a woman. She invented this voting booth, so kind of fun.
Neat history. Professor, tell us about your role in this whole process.
So I helped out doing a lot of the research and writing some of the panels, and it was really a great exhibit to work on, and they do a great job at the Neenah Historical Society. I think one of the things that is really fantastic about this exhibit is it shows that history is made by people at the local level, regular people like you and I. And this amendment would never have been passed without hundreds of thousands of women like the women in Neenah working hard to get that done.
Speaking of Neenah and the local connection, where did Wisconsin fall when it came to passing women's rights? I mean, were we progressive back in the day?
Well, we were #1 in ratifying the amendment.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Very good.
All right, well, if you are interested in learning more, because this is just the surface of this conversation, we are well aware, Voting for a Change is open through the fall of 2020 at the Neenah Historical Society during regular hours, which are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And Sundays through June 30th from noon to 4. And for more information, you can head to NeenahHistoricalSociety.com. Thank you both so much.
Thank
you.